We are fast approaching the festive season, and I thought I should start bringing in holidays hairstyle series. This will be our first episode this year, so with no further ado, let us begin. For this style, I'll be using braiding extensions. I just showed you guys earlier. So right now, I am sectioning her hair. I'll start from the back, just this line I am parting out here, a straight line, and after that I'll part in between. Guys, I'm going for a medium size, or should I say big size braiding, because we're gonna braid out the hair first of all before we do something else in the front. So stay with me. Okay, I told you earlier that I'll be sharing this one into two, but no, I shared it into three. Yeah, and I'm currently braiding the first one. You guys should just stay with me. Okay, stay with me. This is just a typical braiding, not feeding braiding. Nah, not feeding braids. This is our regular braidings, Bob Marley, whatever. And after that, I went ahead to part a straight line here so that I wouldn't mistakenly I don't know how to say that. Okay, I'll be creating another style at this front. That is why I am sectioning that out so that I don't make any mistake with the pattern. Okay, I just have to put that away before I go ahead to start parting the rest of the hair. And after that, I parted out square lines and I started braiding out just the regular braiding. Okay, I wouldn't go in depth into the step-by-step process of how I braided this stage because it is a regular braiding. Okay, and yeah, we're done. We're pretty much done with this section, and moving on to the next section, which is the front part. We are gonna be doing feeding braids and elastic band pattern. If that makes sense. So I'll be sectioning out a slant line. Yeah, I'm gonna be working with slant line here, not a straight line. Rather, of course, it's a straight line. Okay, not a column or a row line. This is a slant line. Yeah, I'll slick down the hair with gel, shine and jam, whichever one you have. Okay, a lot of persons always ask me gel that I use. Sometimes I don't even use shine and jam. I use whatever gel I have, but I always, or rather should I say, I always go for the gels that doesn't leave white cast. Does that make any sense? And shine and jam is the best alternative because the names of the words is something you can't easily access, being the fact that even me, when I buy and I go back to the store to repurchase, I hardly ever see it again. So that is why I hardly show the gels I use in my videos aside shine and jam, because shine and jam is easily accessible. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm already fitting in. Okay, I wouldn't be explaining much. You just got to watch how I'm doing this. I'll probably chip in explanation later on, but this first one, just watch and see for yourself. So baby girl was so feeling sleepy, as you guys can see, but this hair had to be made. I mean, this was the only opportunity we had, considering the next day was school. The next day was Monday, and this was evening. Yeah, so we had no other chance. We had no other option than for her to sit down so we can make this hair. I'm proud to that. Okay, I know that this will definitely happen. I know this always happens whenever I'm making her hair. So prior to this time, I was begging this babe, go and sleep. I was pursuing her to go and sleep so that by the time I start making her hair, we wouldn't experience this situation. But kids, it's always that time you don't want them to sleep. That's when they sleep. But when you want them to be awake, yeah, you know how kids are. So before you come for me, I have already laid down my explanation. Okay. So back to explaining this hair. This is a regular fitting. Nothing serious going on here. All I was just doing was add strands of extension as I cornrow. Like you'll be cornrowing and you'll be adding extensions. That's way you get that V shape of the cornrow, not like the regular cornrow that you don't add any extension and it will just give you one size all through. Yeah, for feeding, as you are adding extension, well, for this type of feeding, okay, not of feeding though, as I kept on feeding in I kept on increasing the size of the extension. I was adding at intervals. Does that make any sense? Yeah, so I would just braid out. Okay, as soon as I get to this stage, I'll braid out as usual, and voila, it's pretty much easy. So as soon as I was done with this side, I moved on to this other side, which I did off camera, and we are left with the middle. For this part, this is a different style entirely. We'll be using elastic band. These are the beautiful and colorful reusable elastic bands I'll be using for this hairstyle. You can get yours from colors_n_kids. So right now, I'll go ahead to put this first one into the band or rather I'll tie it up with the elastic band. Yeah, this first one, you guys are seeing the shape of this thing is giving triangle. Yes, so the next line I'll part out a straight line, which I'll further section into two. Now I have two on this line, unlike the first one where I have one. Yeah, it's giving triangle shape. So again, for this first one that I already put into rubber band, I will part it into two and start twisting the ends. See, I will just keep calm, keep quiet, and allow you guys to watch this thing to understand better. My explanation will just obstruct whatever I'm doing now. So let me keep quiet. Yeah, thank you. So that is it for this middle part. Hope you guys understood everything I did there. This is not the regular rubber band method at all. This is not the regular one at all. This one have a little bit of twist. That was why I decided to just keep calm so you guys will watch. I hope you guys did understand, though it's very important. So yeah, I am done with that part. So what I did was the ends of the elastic band, I went ahead to start braiding it out. I added my extension to them and I braided out. And guys, we are done. Well, not technically. I would start tying it up so we can curl the ends. Okay, I am using strands of Brazilian wool. I am just, twisting it like this, and I will screw it. That kind of corkscrew hairstyle. After twisting, you pull so you can achieve a corkscrew. Yeah, this whole part. But you can avoid this whole process by using hair rollers. There are different kinds of hair rollers, but I just prefer this traditional method of coiling hair. I don't know why, but I prefer it, even though I have hair rollers in this house, different types. I just prefer this one. do whatever is easier for you. So after, tying it up like this, I went in with hot water. Yeah, this part you have to be extremely careful, especially when you are dealing with a child. If you are dealing with a fussy child, please skip this whole process. Just leave the hair straight. Don't force it at all. Okay, it's better to avoid this than to be sorry later. Please just stay away from this process, honestly. As you guys can see, Adobe is very calm. So, and I know that not all kids can be as calm as this when it comes to hot water. I mean, even me as an adult. Okay, so at the end, when I was done, I went in with my scissors to cut out the excess and then unravel the coils. And guys, the coils are coiling. And voila, we are done. That is technically it for this style. I went in with my DIY oil to moisturize the scalp, just so the scalp, the hair can be protected, if that makes sense. And guys, look at my baby girl. See how she's sparkling. Like, this hairstyle just brought out the whole beauty. Even though that she's already extremely beautiful, the style just brought out the whole extremity of the beauty. You can accessorize, you can go in with some clips here and there, but I decided to just keep it casual, being the fact that she was taking the hair to school the next day. But for the cause of this festive season, go ahead and accessorize away, okay? And guys, I decided to tie it up in a bun, and it made sense still. Yeah. So we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed watching, kindly give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and until next time, see you in my video. Bye bye.